team, welcome to this week's Teen Adult Senior Black Belt Travel class. Stance. Snap to attention, spread your feet, make your fists, cover, put your feet together, and courtesy bow. Relax stance, hands reach back, and repeat after me. To build true confidence, I must have knowledge in the mind, honesty in the heart, and strength in the body. Winners never quit, quitters never win. I choose to be a black belt. Back to your nice stance. Team attention, tapping your right leg, get back yarning guys, and go, aya. Team, take your front hand and go, jab, backhand, cross. Ready? And go, soup, asa. Ready? And go, soup, asa. Go, soup, asa. We should focus on striking right to the nose with each punch. Ready? And go, soup, asa. Go, soup, asa. Drill the punches, make sure the elbows stay in. Don't let them swing out to the sides or punching. These are straight punches. Ready? And go, soup, asa. Go, soup, asa. Go, soup, asa. And switch, go, aya. All right, team, ready? Jab, cross, and go. Soup, asa. Go, soup, asa. Go, soup, asa. Go, soup, asa. Go, soup, asa. Remember, team, see one, feel one. Start with your hands on your cheeks. As you punch, feel that hand on your cheek as you see the other one come out in front of you. Ready? And go. Soup, asa. Go, soup, asa. Go, soup, asa. And go. Soup, asa. Ready? And switch. All right. All right, team, that's going to be cover, cover, jab, cross. All right, team, ready? And go. Soup, 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 asa. Go. Soup, 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 asa. Doing the cover block, team. Make sure that hand grabs the back of your head. Elbow comes in super tight. Ready? And go. Soup, 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 asa. Go. Soup, 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 asa. Go. Soup, 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 asa. And go. Soup, 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 asa. Ready? And switch. Aya. Don't bend over as we're doing the cover blocks. Make sure to keep our back straight and just rotating slightly. Ready? And go. Okay. Cover, cover, jab, cross. And go. Soup, 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 asa. 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 And go. Soup, 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 asa. Ready? And switch. Aya. All right, team, we're going to add a knee to it. So we're going to go cover, cover, jab, cross, back leg comes up, knee, and reset. Ready? And go. It's going to be soup, 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 asa. All right, team, ready? And go. Soup, 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 asa. Really focus on those punches. Make sure you're hitting the same spot each time. We'll work on that accuracy. Don't let your arms just go wherever they want. Control your strikes. Ready? And go. Soup, 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 asa. Right? And go. Soup, 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 asa. Team, remember, keep that elbow in tight. Don't let it flare out of here. You don't have a lot of space. Get in as tight as you can. Ready? And go. Soup, 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 asa. Go. Soup, 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 asa. And go. Soup, 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 asa. Then switch. Aya. Right, you remember, we're switching here. We're not trying to go for height. We're trying to go for speed. Making sure that our body, center line, is minimally exposed. So when we switch, it should be quick, not slowly moving around where our body's exposed. Ready? Back to our guard stance. Left leg back. Hands are up. Ready? And go. It's going to be soup, 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 aya. Ready? And go. Soup, 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 aya. Go. Soup, 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 aya. Doing the knee, team. Make sure you keep your hands up. Don't throw your arms down. Keep your arms up. Control your upper body. It's really, martial arts is about control. You have to learn to control your own body before you can learn to control somebody else's body. Ready, team? And go. Soup, 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 asa. Ready? And go. Soup, 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 aya. And go. Soup, 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 asa. And last one, team. And go. Soup, 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 aya. Back out to your natural stance. Everyone's gathered in. In sports, they have a term called fair weather fan. And that's someone who only supports a team or an individual who is doing well and winning. This basically means they're only supportive if the conditions are perfect. You may hear sometimes in sports, don't be a fair weather fan. Well, actually, we have a similar saying, don't be a fair weather trainer. And that is someone who only trains when conditions are perfect. This means someone who only trains when it's not too hot out, not too cold out, or there's nothing else for them to do. We know that summer can be a time when schedules are in flux. We also know that means that martial arts that train 2 times a week throughout the entire summer always go on to achieve their goal. Now is the time to plan for how you're going to stay on track with summer camp, vacations, other sports, so when the challenge comes up, you're ready for it. Also remember to not let missing one class or 1 week turn into the whole summer. That goes for your training here at Action, but also for any goal you're working on. Our junior self-defense for our white through red kids program is going to be a right hook punch. This is someone coming in and throwing a punch. It's going to be throwing a right punch, so swinging around. I'll be doing this mirroring it, so as they're coming in from the right side, we are going to step out with our left leg, and we're going to intercept it. We'll call it double blades. We're going to chop down. We're going to grab their wrist, chop into their neck, and cover out, stop, stay back. So let's do this again. I'm going to do it facing the side here. I'll face this side over here, that's a little easier to see. All right, they're coming in from the right side, and they come in. I'm stepping in. So my right leg steps in. I strike to the left, chopping down with both hands. I want to keep my elbows about 90, a little bit less than 90 degrees, or sorry, a little bit more than 90 degrees here. I don't want to be 2 times, because if it is, it's going to come back and hit me. I need to have some strength in my arms. So think about like maybe 100, 110 degrees here on my arms as I chop down. Okay. All right. And I'm trying to get right across the wrist, right across the bicep. Boom, driving into it. All right, here. Again, this is right hook punch. We're going to step in. We're going to do our double blades. Your backhand, your left hand is going to grab the wrist. Your right hand is going to chop into the neck. All right, let's do that again. So imagine they're punching in from this side over here. As that punch is coming in, they're standing directly in front of me. I step in, double blades. I'm going to grab, chop, and I'm going to cover out, stop, stay back as I move away. All right, we do it from this side over here, so you can see a different angle. Again, it's right hook punch, stepping in, double blades, grab with my backhand, chop with my front, stop, stay back. I'll do it facing the front, not mirroring this for this one team. So natural stance, right hook punch, we step out with our right leg, double chop, grab with our left hand, chop to the neck with the right hand, cover out, stop, stay back. That is our junior self-defense, right hook punch. Our senior self-defense, this is our self-defense for students, teens and adults, and our junior black belts who have already earned their junior black belt, is going to be a roundhouse kick. So it's a right hand roundhouse kick. So the idea is here, I'm not going to be mirroring this, as they're coming in to the right side, they're going to kick me on the left. So what's going to happen is I step off to the side, I'm going to block down, shift back in, heel palm in the face, hook behind their head, grab a knee, and hammer fist in, and stop, stay back. So let's go ahead and look at this from the side again. I'll do this from the front. Now, mirroring, so let's break it down a little bit. As they're kicking in, I don't want to step straight back for this. I want to step off to the side. I want to try and diffuse the angle of this attack to minimize the power force. So they're coming in just right here. I want to step here, right? So they might still be able to follow me along with their kick, but their power point is right here. We're going to try and move outside that strongest point of that attack. At the same time we're moving out of the way, we're going to do a downward block. So we're going to put our arm down to cover ourselves. So this is not a arm force block. It's not like I'm stopping back and going boom and trying to block down here and trying to take that blow under my arm. Someone's leg is most likely to be stronger than your arm. I don't want to take that hit. I'm going to move off to the side. So I'm moving in the direction the attack is, power is going to go, and I'm trying to be blocking to protect myself at the same time. So as they go to kick, I step to the right, and I drop down with my left hand, boom, dropping my hand down here, okay? Just to kind of diffuse this a little bit more if I need to. From here, I'm going to shift back in. Notice I'm in a cat stance. I'm going to shift back in with my left leg. As I shift back in with my left leg, I'm going to heel palm right into their face. If I have something over here to grab, like an arm or a sleeve, something like that, I would certainly grab it. If I don't, that's okay. I'm going to hook behind their head. So heel palm to the face, hook behind their head. And when I do a hook behind the head team, what I think about is a heel palm, chop, and then hook. Like trying to get that extra technique in there. Let's go back to the beginning. Again, this is our roundhouse kick. It's our right roundhouse kick coming to our left side. We step off to the right. We're going to do a downward block. We're going to shift back in. We're going to do a heel palm. We're going to grab around the back of the head. From here, we're going to take our back knee and drive it in. Boom. You might do 2 or 3 knees in here if you need to. Get some, soften them up. But boom, once he bends over, I'm going to pull forward. Left hand comes back. Hammer fist across the back. And then cover out, stop, stay back. So key thing to think about with the hammer fist, your hand is you hook right behind the base of their skull. You're pulling down. Think about where your hand is. We are really good at martial arts to be able to hit ourselves in the hands as we're doing techniques. Think about where your hand is as you're doing the hammer fist. Aim for your hand. Move your hand out of the way. Strike in the same spot. All right, let's go back to the beginning, team. Okay, this is our right roundhouse kick. So maybe we're talking ourselves out of it. We're trying to get a bladed position, trying to neutralize that kick from the round. We shift back. We're going to block. We're going to shift back in, heel palm. Notice the hands up in the guard. Even if I'm not grabbing something, I'm trying to protect myself in case they're throwing a wild punch. Hook behind the head, knee in, drop back, hammer fist. As you're doing the hammer fist, drop your weight down into it. Don't just use your arm, drop your weight down into it. Cover out, stop, stay back. We do this from the side. This is our right roundhouse kick. So again, trying to de-escalate the situation, hands are up. As that kick comes in, I step to the side, I do my downward block. I shift in, heel palm, grab behind the head, my other hand's up in a guard, or grabbing the hand, whatever I need to do. From here, drive my knee in, shift back, drop the weight for the hammer fist. Step back, cover out. Do it from the other side as well. Right roundhouse kick, step back with the right leg, left hand block, shift back in, right hand heel palm to the face, right hand hook behind the head, grab the base of the skull, drive your knee in there as you drop back, hammer fist, pulling down, cover out, stop, stay back. All right. That was our senior self-defense, right roundhouse kick. Hi team, this week's self-defense is for a gun attack. This is someone who's sticking a gun pretty much right in our face. It's not going to be as effective. In fact, you shouldn't try the same defense against someone who's holding a gun to your stomach or to your back. This is for someone holding it to your face. A couple of important things to remember when we're looking at weapon attacks, weapon defenses. What's really important is if we can avoid confrontation, that is always our best solution. If someone is threatening us with a gun, they're trying to intimidate us, they're trying to get us to change something about our behavior. That might be that they want us to give us our wallet, our car keys, our shoes, our cell phone. It could be anything, right? If they're asking for a physical item, most of the time it's better to give them the item that they want and then just replace it later on. That's always going to be your safest recourse if you find yourself in this situation. There is an exception to this. If the item they want is you, they physically want you to either get in the car, go in the house, go in the alley. They want you to move with them to go to a secondary location. It is never better for you to move to a secondary location. This would be your best time to defend yourself because when they take you to a secondary location, it's going to give them more of an advantage and you less of an advantage. So you want to take your opportunity now. Now, if someone's there and they put a gun in my face, my natural reaction is I'm going to put my hands up because why not? That's what we're going to do. We're going to put our hands up. We want to make sure we're not a threat to them. We're trying to talk. And we're going to try and talk our way out of this. So, what do you want? Why are you doing this to me? Just you can't leave me alone. Anything you can think of that gets you, and by the way, when I say anything you can think of, you need to practice this. What do you want? Why are you doing this to me? Can I just go away? Practice saying different things because what's going to happen is you're going to be looking for one thing. One, they want a physical item. Awesome. You can have my wallet. I'm okay with that. Two, if they tell you they want you to go somewhere else, you know you have to defend yourself. Three, when they are engaged in talking to you, they are momentarily distracted. That's your best chance to try and escape. What's going to happen? We're imagining the gun is pointing right to our nose. Excuse me. I'm going to use my rubber weapon here. So I'm going to move a little closer to the camera. I'm going to turn sideways for this. So the gun is here, and it's pretty much right here, right in front of my face. Again, it's not way back here, and it's not down here in my chest. It's up here, and they're really threatening me right in my face. What we're going to do is we're going to drop our weight down, and we're going to push our hands up. So I'm right here. I want to push my hands up. I'm going to create a V. Thumb and index fingers overlap. And we're going to push up toward the barrel, to the other hand, pushing the weapon toward the ceiling. At the same time we're doing this, we need to drop our weight down. So I want to drop my weight down. Drop and push up. All right. Now, team, I'm back above so you can see my feet. I don't squat. Especially at my age, my squats are not super fast. I need to move quickly. I'm going to do what we call a drop step. When I drop step, I throw my legs to the side and I drop down. Right? I can do that super fast. Squat, not so fast. Drop step, super fast. At the same time I do that, hands push up in the air. So I'm going to use the weapon over here so you can see it from the side. I do my drop step, boom, pushing it up. I push up. As I push up, I'm trying to catch it here. Then I'm going to step forward. Doesn't matter which leg you step forward. I'm going to step forward with my left leg. I'm going to point the weapon toward them. I want to snap it back against their thumb and catch their finger in the trigger guard. Push it back toward them. From here, I'm stepping back. I pull the weapon straight back toward me. See the position of the barrel, still pointing to them. Now I'm just going to turn and change my angle a little bit. See, so let's do it again. So I'm right here, the gun is in front of me. I drop and I push up. I step up. I point the barrel toward them. If I can push it all the way to the ground, that's even better. From here, step back. Pull it straight. Barrel stays toward them. From here, I'm going to take another step back. See, a lot of times people are trying to, how do I get change my grip here? What I like to do is I take the butt of the weapon is pointing up to the air. I'm going to take my hand almost like a chop. I'm just going to press against it and rotate the gun around. So I'm now holding in my grip right in front of me. Now from here, I'm going to take another step back and I'm going to say stop. Take another step back on the ground. Legs crossed. Hands away from your side. Palms up. Turn your head. You may have to repeat those instructions or clarify them for somebody. What I'm also going to do is as they turn their head, if they turn their head and look this way, I'm moving over here, so I'm in their blind spot. I want to be in their blind spot. I'm also going to look for a bystander, somebody who's out here who's watching, and I'm going to clearly identify them. You in the purple Iron Maiden t-shirt, I want you to call 911. Clearly identify them, identify what they're wearing, make sure that it's clear that who you're talking to. 2, tell them explicitly what you want them to do. Do not just say call for help, go get help. You want them to call 911. Make sure you understand exactly what's going on there. Now team, at this point, if I am all by myself, there's no one to call, I may just continue backing up on their blind spot until I'm safe and I can get out of there. Then I'll call 911 on my own when I'm safe. Eventually, law enforcement is going to show up. Also, even before law enforcement shows up, once they're on the ground, they're no longer a threat, I'm going to lower the weapon down. I don't want to appear to be like the active shooter in the situation. I want to make sure that my hand is down here. I can respond quickly if I need to, but I'm lowering the weapon down. Law enforcement shows up. I see them pulling in. At this point, I am going to put my hands up. I'm going to go down on my knees with my hand fully outstretched. Fully outstretched, not bringing it down to my body, fully outstretched, lowering the weapon down, and I'm sliding it away from the bad guy, and my hands are up. Someone arriving on this scene, a secondary actor arriving on the scene, whether it's a good Samaritan or law enforcement, are not going to understand the situation. They're not going to know who the good guy is and who the bad guy is. They're going to see somebody standing with a gun. You need to make sure that you clearly identify yourself as the protector, as the defender in the situation. All right, team, and that is our self-defense for atomic disarm. Self-defense for our senior students, white to red belts, is right, left, hook punch. So if someone coming in and throwing 2 hook punches, 1, 2. Our defense for this is we step back as the punch comes in. We're going to do an outward block, pressing outward block. And then as the other punch comes in, we're going to slam in and do an inward block. I want you to think about these blocks as being attacks of their own. The punch is coming in, almost like I'm hammer fisting with my forearm, right into the other forearm. The other arm comes around, I strike into it. From here, I like to grab the wrist, I'm going to slide in and chop to their neck. Go back to the beginning. Okay, so Right leg hook punch. We're gonna step back, we're gonna block to the outside, we're gonna block to the inside, chop to the neck, hook behind, and do a good shepherd hook behind the base of the neck, grabbing the base of the skull. And you're gonna, from here, anchor down and drive your knee into the groin, into the stomach. And as you reset, pull down, end with a hammer fist. And then stop, stay back. Let's look at that again. Right leg hook punch. So we're gonna step back, block to the outside, block to the inside, chop, hook, knee, hammer fist, cover out, stop, stay back. Do that facing the side. So again, they're coming in, I step back, block to the outside, block to the inside, chop to the neck, hook behind, knee comes up, pull down, hammer fist, stop, stay back, and cover out. So that is our right leg hook punch. We're gonna add something a little different today. So we're also gonna look at drums and Manchu, which is a very similar attack, right leg hook punch. But it's a little different. It's more one of the classic Kempo techniques. So with drums and Manchu, as they're coming into attack, we're still gonna step back. We're gonna step back and we're gonna do the outward block, just like we did with the other one, but we're gonna take our other hand, we're gonna strike down into their stomach, into their groin. So as they're coming in, it's boom. I always think of the punch being the primary thing, the blocks being secondary. If you think about how often we just go back to a guard, that's what we're doing here. Boom, get my hand up my guard, again, getting up forcefully so it can still be act as a strike, and I'm striking to the groin. Now from here, the other hand comes up. Instead of bringing it across, we're just gonna switch our hands out. We're gonna block with our front hand. We're gonna block. And the other hand's gonna shuffle down and drive into a hammer fist into the groin. So they come in and hit, boom, I hit him in the groin, punch him in the groin, shuffle in, punch him again. From here, my back hand, I'm gonna rake down across their eyes. As I do, my hands roll around, and I'm gonna back knuckle across their nose. So it's rake and back knuckle, rake and back knuckle. Kind of like this type of motion. Looks like drums and Manchu again. So from here, we're trying to de-escalate the situation. These go bad. We step back, strike to the groin, and block. Strike to the groin, hammer fist to the groin this time, and block. Rake and back knuckle. Then we're gonna cover out. Stop, stay back. I'll do that from the side. This is drums of Manchu. So we're gonna step back. So we're blocking over the front leg. Back hand is what's striking. As we shift, the back leg, hand over the back leg is the one that blocks. Front hand strikes to the groin. Back hand rakes, front hand circles around, rolling back knuckle to the nose. And then we're gonna cover out, stop, stay back. That is drums and Manchu. This week for our first degree black belts and higher, we're gonna be working on the opening sequence of round 3. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our natural stance. We're gonna snap to attention, we're going to bow. We're gonna stand back up. From here, take your left hand. I'm not gonna be mirroring this team, so take our left hand, we'll put it off to the side. We're gonna take our right hand, extend 3 fingers, we're gonna put it here on our left hand. From here, we're gonna take our right hand, put it back on our side, take our left hand, put 3 fingers on it, extending the fingers all the way out. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna step forward with our right leg. As we step forward with the right leg, we're gonna turn our foot to the outside. My right hand is gonna come up, fist parallel to the floor. My left hand's gonna come up and cover. I'm gonna step out into a cat stance. As I do, I extend my arms all the way out. Now I'm gonna step back. As I step back, I'm gonna bring my hands back into double rolling back knuckles. I'm gonna bring my hands back to my hip. From here, I'll step out with my left leg. And step out with my left leg, I'm gonna bring my hands up over top, creating a diamond between my fingers and my thumb, looking up through that. From here, I'm gonna bring my hands down. I'm going to make a fist and cover that fist. From here, I'm gonna bring my hands down a little bit more, and my hands are gonna come together almost as if I'm in a praying position, pressing my palms together. Left leg comes forward, snap to attention. So that's our opening bow in. So what we're doing here, team, at the beginning is we're extending our 3 fingers, we're putting it on the side, and that is 3 fingers fully extended for long 3. Had we been doing short 3, our 3 fingers would have been curled, and we were bottom up, and that would have been short 3 right here, curling the fingers up. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the next movement for this. So we have our bow in sequence. From here, snap to attention, bow, long 3. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that is going to be our starting position here. From here, team, this is going to be our starting position. Right, this will be our reset. So after we do our bow in, there's no secondary bow from here. What we're going to do is we're going to step out with the right leg. We step out with our right leg, our hands are going to come into our chamber. Step out with your right leg and shoot both hands up. Right hand low, left hand high. So you're coming in here, whatever leg is in front, that's going to dictate which hand is in front. From here, take your right leg, step off the side. As you do, imagine you're doing a parry. Your arms appear parrying off the side. Other hand circles around as you catch the other arms, and you're going to bring it across. And we're going to end into a reverse ridge hand across the side of the temple or the jaw or the neck. So let's go back to this. So let's imagine someone's grabbing before you grab with both hands. And what we're doing is we're stepping in as they're grabbing. We're punching to the center of the body. We're punching out to the outside. This hand right here is going to push down on their arm. This hand's going to push up on their arm. And we're going to spin them around as we shift off to the side so we can chop to the side of the head. All right, let's go back to the beginning. Team. Go back to our reset point, which is just an attention stance. All right, so 1, hands come up into your chamber, right leg steps out, both hands push straight in. 2, step over, parry, pass, reverse ridge hand. 3, eye dart. Cool, let's go back to the beginning. In team, this is long 3. Reset position is attention stance. First thing we're going to do is we're going to come up into our chamber, step out, do our double punch, step to the right as we parry, pass, reverse ridge hand, eye dart in. Imagine you drop the hands out to the shoulder, pull in, and punch to the stomach. Think about the stance work we have here. We're stepping out in a forward stance and we're shifting over into a horse stance as we go. So again, let's start with a attention stance. Starting with our right leg stepping forward. Hands come up, strike. We're in a forward stance here. We're shifting over. Parry, chop. Still in a forward stance, but now we're moving over a little bit of 45-degree angle. Eye dart. Still in that forward stance. Grab the shoulder, shift in. Now we're in a horse stance as we punch. From here, I want you to imagine that someone grabbed hold of your wrist. As you did this, they grabbed hold of your wrist and about to pull you in. As they grab hold, you're going to grab the wrist. So we're not going to do our traditional counter grab where we're turning clockwise. What we're going to do is we're going to extend our hand out, and you're going to grab as if almost like you're shaking hands, but you're grabbing their wrist, not their hand. As you do, you're going to pull that hand back to your hip, and we're going to heel palm right into their elbow. So let's go back to the beginning. All right. Our attention stance to our reset point. Right leg steps forward. Double punch. Step out to the right. Pass. We're going to parry, pass, eye dart, grab the shoulder, punch. We're in a horse stance now. Counter grab. So we're going to take our right hand. We're going to reach around, grab their hand like we're shaking hands, grab their wrist, pull it in. As we pull it in, we're going to heel palm into their elbow. Hook around to the inside of their elbow, pull it back to your hip, and punch back into their stomach. All right, let's go back again, team. So, long 3 opening sequence. Starting with our natural stance, we're going to snap. We're going to go through the whole bow for this one. So we're going to snap to attention, bow. 3 fingers on the left, 3 fingers on the right. Come up to the right side, right foot turns outward, step into a cat stance as our hands extend, step back, rolling back knuckles and our feet come together. Step out with your left leg, diamond, covered fist, pray, feet come back together, left leg comes in, bow, step out with your double punch, shift, parry, pass, eye dart, grab the shoulder, punch the stomach, grab the wrist, pull back, heel palm into the elbow, hook around the elbow, pull back, punch. Now from here, we're going to add a rolling back knuckle. We're going to roll back, our back knuckle's going to roll around, smash across our face. As we're doing this, we're stepping back, hitting and pulling back into a double chamber. Then what we just did on the right side, we have to do on the left side. So we're gonna step out with our left leg. As we step out with our left leg, hands come out, left hand is low, right hand is high into our double punch. Shift to the left. And from here, we're going to parry, and we're going to pass, and reverse ridge hand. Eye dart to the eye. Grab the shoulder, punch. Extend the hand out. We're going to grab, almost like shaking the hand, grabbing the wrist, pulling the hand back as we do. We're going to heel palm with the right arm. Right across the right hand heel palms into their left arm. We're going to hook the inside of their elbow. We're going to pull it back, and we're going to punch in the stomach. From here, we're going to step back, and we're going to rolling back knuckle to get back into our chamber position. That's section 1 of long 3. So I'm going to go through the entire section. I'll do it forward, and I'll do it to the side before we wrap up. So section 1 of long 3. Snap to attention, bow. 1, 2, up, out, back. Left leg goes out. Diamond, cover, pray, feet together. Step out with your right leg, chamber, punch. Shift to the right, parry, pass, reverse ridge hand, eye dart in, grab the shoulder, punch to the stomach. Grab the wrist, pull back, heel palm to the elbow, hook the elbow, pull it back, punch, step back, feet together, double back knuckle, back to our side. Now the left side. Left side steps out, punch, left hand low, right hand high. From here, shift to the side. Left hand parry, right hand pass through into a reverse ridge hand, striking against the temple or the side of the neck. Eye dart in, grab the shoulder, punch, we're in a horse stance. Grab the wrist. They grabbed us, we're grabbing them. Pull back, heel palm to the arm, the elbow with your right hand. Hook the inside of their elbow, pull it back, punch in. Step back as we roll back knuckle to the side. All right, let's do that. I'll do that facing the side here so we can see a little bit different angle. So, again, start with our natural stance. Snap to attention, bow, long 3. Left leg comes in, 3 fingers to the left, 3 fingers to the right. Cover, out, back. Step out the left leg, diamond, fist, pray, circle around. Right leg steps out. As it does, we're bringing our hands out. 1, double punch. 2, parry, pass, into a reverse ridge hand. 3, grab and punch. 4, grab the wrist, heel palm, hook, reverse back to a punch. 5, step back, back knuckle. 6, let's go to the other side. Step out. Left leg's out, left hand is low. 7, shift to the left. Parry, pass, reverse ridge hand. 8, eye dart. 9, grab, punch. We're in a horse stance now. 10, grab the arm. Heel palm. Hook and punch. And 11, step back. Rolling back knuckle into our chamber position. All right, team, that is section 1 of long 3. Section 2 of long 3 for senior black belts, first degree black belts, and higher. So last week we looked at section 1, which had destructive twins in it. At the end of it, we were back into we just did a rolling back knuckle, and we were back into our hands at our side. So this is going to be our chamber position. It's going to be our reset for the day. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do what we call hooking prongs. We're going to drive our hands down. Think of a double strike coming down, wedge lock up, eye rake here. So let's do that again. So our reset point is right here. The hooking prong is down, up, eye rake. From here, we're going to go into crashing wings. Crashing wings, we're going to take, I'm not mirroring for this one, team, so keep that in mind. I'm going to take my right leg, I'm going to step out. As I take my right leg out, I'm going to bring my arms together, drive them against their hands. This is defense for a bear hug from behind. I drive my hands in, pull down, strike to the groin, shift into a cat stance, elbows up into their chin, back, fist, across whatever target's available, and hopefully to their chest. Hold it. Go back and reset. All right. So back to our chamber position, our reset spot. We have hooking prongs, fist strike down, come up, eye rake, crashing wings, drop our weight down, elbows down to the center, heel palm to the groin, cup it, soft, bring our hands to a cat stance, almost cup and saucer as I elbow strike into their chin, hammer fist across their chin. Now we're gonna go into indomitable circles. From here, we're gonna take our front leg, we're gonna sweep and an arm, think of sweep and arm bar. Like grab their arm, sweep arm bar into it, drop down, hammer fist down into it. From here, we're gonna shift over, double palm. All right, let's try that again. So again, section 2, starting from right here. So hooking prongs, 1, 2, 3, crashing wings, elbows drop down, heel palm, elbow in, hammer fist, indomitable circles, in, circle, elbow strike, think about elbow strike onto the collarbone. From here, rotate in, double heel palms. We stepped out with the right leg, our right leg comes back in, so we're back to the same spot. We do it, go back to hooking prongs, double hands down, hands come up, eye rake. We went to the right last time, we're gonna go to the left this time. So crashing wings, step out, drive down, all the way down, right hand heel palm to the groin. Cat stance, elbow into the chin, hammer fist. From here, indomitable circles. Think about grabbing the arm, and you're gonna circle and sweep, drop down, elbow strike across the collarbone. Shift to the other side, double heel palms. All right, back to your announcer stance. So that is part 2 of long 3. Long 3, section 3 is for our senior black belts, first degree black belts, and higher. So last week we had just done indomitable circles. We spun around and we did our double heel palms. That's kind of a reset point for the day. So from here, we're gonna step in, we're gonna bring our big feet together. I'm not mirroring this team. We're gonna bring our hands in, double strike down, rake, eye rake, and then you're gonna cross the arms and bring your hands back, dragging across your body, back into a chamber position. So again, I just did my double strike, heel palms, feet come together, strike down, strike up, rake, clean the hands off. From here, we're gonna step back with our right leg and do flashing daggers. We'll step back with the right leg, and we're gonna create a wedge. From the wedge, we chop with our left hand, we chop to the neck, right hand parry is knocking the hands out of the way, boom, clearing the way. From here, we're gonna reverse chop back. Then middle knuckle strike, right into their solar plexus. Let's go back to the beginning, back to our reset point. So right here, we step in, double strike down, up, eye rake, lean the hands off, step back. We're gonna do flashing daggers. We create the wedge, we chop as we parry, reverse chop, punch, doing the same thing on the other side, feet come together, step back with your left leg, and now we're going to create the wedge again. Right hand parry, left hand chop. Right hand chop, left hand's middle knuckle strike. All right, team, let's do this from the side. So for this one, again, our reset point, we just did the double heel palms. From here, we're gonna come back, double strike down, up, open our hands out, still trapping prongs. A little different here, we're gonna cross our hands, and we're gonna bring our hands back to our side. Step back with the right leg, wedge block, chop and parry, reverse chop, middle knuckle, come back to the other side, boom, chop and parry, reverse chop, middle knuckle punch, That is section 3 of long 3. Team, remember this is strike week, so take a few minutes, 30 seconds to 90 seconds to record yourself doing your 3 self-defense techniques and submitting those in for your on-demand coach. If you are a senior black belt, please meet with your on-demand coach as well to review your Kata. Everyone show me your natural stance. Snap toes in, face front bow, back out your natural stance. Have a great week, baby. See ya.